Hey guys, so I realized kind of late that I never filmed an intro to this video, but this is just a get ready with me for work, and this is the finished look. So here we go. So first I'm taking this Morphe makeup remover cloth and just removing any extra makeup. I have been loving this. I got it for Christmas and it takes everything off, even waterproof mascara. It is a dupe for the makeup eraser, which I've never used, but the Morphe one is really good. So now I'm going in with the Ole Hendrickson's Glow Cycle. I'll link it down below. It really gives you a glow from within, and it has a purple tint to it, so it color corrects too. It's been working amazing for me. For foundation, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. I also got this for Christmas. I have been loving it. It is a full coverage foundation, which normally I'm not a big fan of, but I found that I can just do one thin layer and it doesn't feel heavy and it doesn't feel caked on or anything. Now I'm just taking a damp beauty sponge to blend all of that out. I have been wanting to try this Tarte Shape Tape for a while, and my sister actually got it in a Birchbox, I think, and I got to try it from her, and then I actually got it for Christmas. So I have been loving that. And then for concealer, I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and I like to have my concealer a shade lighter than my foundation just to keep everything light and bright. This concealer is full coverage as well, but I really do like that, especially for underneath my eyes. Normally I just conceal underneath my eyes and then a little on my forehead, nose, and chin just to even out that brightness all over my face. If I do have any problem areas or anything, I will put it there, but I don't like to put super light concealer on any blemishes or anything because I feel that it just draws more attention to it. So I'm just taking the little beauty sponge that actually came with the concealer to blend that all out. Now I'm going in with this Becca foundation that is way too dark for me, so I'm using it as a cream kind of contour bronzing thing. It actually, I didn't know how this was going to turn out. It actually ended up turning out really well, blend out really nicely. I am contouring my nose a little bit, which I don't normally do, but I was just feeling it. And then I'm taking that same damp beauty sponge, just a different side of it, and blending that all out. With cream contour, you can tend to get harsh lines or whatever, but that's okay. We can fix that with powder. So I'm just blending until that is all blended in. The most important thing about this is blending. Nothing's worse than having harsh lines or being in a certain light and being able to see your makeup line that you didn't blend out. So blending more is better than blending less. So next I am going to be taking this powder that I got from Sally's. I don't even know what it's called. I'll link it down below. It was kind of just an impulse buy one day because I needed powder, but I actually really ended up liking it. And normally I would use translucent powder for this, but I didn't have any here, so I'm just putting it at the bottom just to carve out that line, and then underneath my eyes to set my concealer. Now I'm taking this Morphe mini eyeshadow palette that I got for Christmas, and I'm putting the shade Kinda Natural all over my lid. I have been loving this little palette lately. Normally I don't do eyeshadow unless I'm going to a wedding or something, but when I first got it, I wanted to try it out, and I have been loving it. It's super quick and super simple, and it takes me really no extra time. And then in my inner corners, I did take a darker shade, which I will look and link what the shade is called, and I didn't have the correct brush to blend it out, so it looked kind of crazy at first, but I ended up just taking a bigger, fluffier brush and blending that out. Next I'm going in with the Hoola bronzer, and I'm just putting a little bit of powder over top, and then for blush I'm using MAC Warm Soul, just putting it on the apples of my cheeks, and then I'm just taking a clean brush and just kind of blending everything all out, so I don't have no harsh lines and everything is seamless. For eyeliner, I'm using this MAC eyeliner. I will look and see what it is called. Sorry, I'm blanking on what everything is called. And for mascara, I'm using this Buxom mascara. This is my favorite mascara ever. I'm obsessed with it. Last year for Christmas, my mom got it for me and both my sisters, and I had never used it before, and I love it. I don't know what it is. I love the formula. I love the brush. It just works so good, and it is waterproof. To set my face, I just use the MAC Fix Plus. Okay, so now for hair, my hair is semi-clean, so I'm not going to wash it or anything. I'm just going to brush it out, and then I'm just going to take some dry shampoo. This is called Perk Up by Amika, and just kind of spray it on my roots and all over my hair, just to get rid of any oil that I may have and help with some volume. And it also just does help your style stay in place all day because it gives a little bit of grit to your hair. So now I'm just using my hands and a brush just to kind of blend out that dry shampoo, just so you don't see any of those white spots or anything. Now I'm taking the Amika Undone Texture Spray, and I'm just spraying that all over the middle and ends of my hair just before I go in to style. I'm using my 1-inch Hot Tools Marcel curling iron, and I'm just taking some random pieces and kind of curling them just to give a bend to the hair. I'm actually not even gonna curl my whole hair, my whole head. I'm just gonna curl certain pieces, let it cool, and then just kind of mess it up with my fingers. I didn't want a real super done look. I just needed it to look like it was styled. So I am curling all the pieces away from my face. That's just what I prefer. Sometimes I do go back and forth, switch away from my face towards my face just to give the curls a little more dimension. But like I said, today I was just going for a messy kind of tousled look. So I'm just kind of giving the hair in front of my face a little bit of a bend. And then I'm just going to mess it up. So back to the Amika Undone Texture Spray. You guys, it is so good. I love it. That's what I'm spraying in here again. It is just, it doesn't feel, you can't feel it on your hair, which I love because I hate to feel product on my hair. And it works so good. So this is the finished product, and I am now ready for work. I hope you guys like this. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.